What's up, you guys? So today I'm back with another video, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a little get ready with me, while I will be talking about how to love yourself with your birthmark, and how to just fully immerse yourself in self-love and embrace yourself for how you naturally are, organically are, however you want to say it. I'm gonna need you guys to do me a big favor. Just go ahead and go down below and go ahead and subscribe. All right, so for today I'm gonna be doing a very simple look, but first I'm gonna start by hydrating my lips, because I honestly hate when I do videos and I'm constantly licking my lips because my lips are dry as heck. And what I'm doing is I'm using my favorite lip gloss. This lip gloss is so hydrating, y'all. And it doesn't do that little white crap, you know, that little thing that people get around their mouths, like on the inside of your mouth. It doesn't do that. All natural, made with rose petals inside. Pretty. Alrighty, so I've already done my eyebrows a little. Well, yeah, I kind of did my eyebrows. I need to conceal around my eyebrows, and what I'm going to be doing to conceal around my eyebrows is using this e.l.f. concealer for the bottom, and then for the top I'm going to be using this LA Girl concealer. All right, so I'm back and I've already applied my concealer around my eyebrows. Might look a little thick, a bit thick, but that's all right. I like them thick. That's how I like them. That's how I prefer it. You do what you want with your eyebrows. All right, so my first tip on loving yourself, loving your birthmark. This is for my birthmark beauties. This is for my birthmark individuals, my birthmark beauts, my men too. First thing is acknowledging that you're one of a kind, and that your birthmark was given to you for a reason, okay? God doesn't give you what you can't handle. I mean, I know that's a corny quote, it's a corny thing to say, you know, but I honestly truly believe that if God knew you couldn't handle it, he wouldn't have given it to you. And right now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild matte primer. I'm gonna put that around. I'm not even gonna put this all over my face because it's really matte, so I'm just gonna put it in the places that I know I end up sweating. So I just believe that God wouldn't, you know, give you something that he knows you can't handle or whatever. And then like, to add on to that, I just feel like instead of looking at it as like a bad thing, like, oh my God, why me? Like, you know, why is this birthmark on my face? Look at it as like, oh my God, I have this birthmark and I can use it to, you know, inspire others. When I started to love myself is when I realized that I can help others love themselves too. Like, cause I was always looking for someone to, you know, look up to who has a birthmark similar to mine. And, you know, not to say that, you know, there's absolutely nobody that has a birthmark similar to mine. I just found that, you know, nobody was really on social media that had a birthmark that looks like mine. Like, you know, like everybody needs an example. Like, you know, you need to see someone that, man, like, you're doing the damn thing. Like, you're able to, you know, you're able to live happily, and, you know, you have the same birthmark as me. Like, why can't I do the same? So I feel as though first tip is to know that your birthmark is there for a reason and use it, you know, to inspire others. Like, I just feel like maybe not everybody can do that. Maybe that's not everybody's, like, you know, goal in life is to inspire other people, but if you can, you know, just go ahead and use it as that. Second thing I'm going to be taking is this Makeup Revolution foundation, and I'm going to be applying this all over my face. Usually I color correct, but this foundation is so like it's just very like full coverage, so I just feel as though there is no need to even like conceal, because this foundation, like, it does the damn thing. Like, it really does. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Take my beauty blender, go ahead and beat that in real quick. And I have two of these that I use because I am shitty at getting my correct shade and sometimes, you know, you have to use two in order to get one. Like, that's what I learned. All right, so my second tip is try to look at yourself in the mirror without your without, you know, what you call it, without putting makeup on. You know, just look at yourself purely, organically, and to see, you know, like the beauty in you. Just try to identify some things that you're like, wow, I'm beautiful. Like, you know, just look in the mirror and try to, you know, acknowledge your beauty without covering it, without the makeup, without, you know, whatever other methods you use to cover your birthmark. Try to do that. I remember that I could not stand looking at myself in the mirror without makeup. I couldn't stand to take pictures without makeup. Like, I'd just be like, no, something's not right, something's missing. Like, I used to feel, you know, I didn't feel confident without makeup, but I kept trying. Like, you know, I kept, you know, putting in effort to, like, looking at myself without makeup, and, you know, just seeing how, you know, how beautiful that I am without the makeup. Like, sometimes you need to, you know, even if you have to force yourself to do it, it is what it is. Like, it's for the best, because you need to acknowledge your beauty with nothing else. Like, you need to acknowledge just your beauty. Like, that is something that, you know, I think we all need to work on. Even if you don't have a birthmark, try to look at yourself in the mirror with no makeup and seeing that, you know, wow, I am actually very beautiful with nothing on. Like, with absolutely nothing, I am still beautiful. And I think that is something that a lot of people need to work on. Like, you know, we wear makeup and stuff because makeup is, you know, makeup is nice. Makeup is a way to express yourself. But, you know, don't get stuck with wearing makeup. Don't get stuck with, you know, only wearing makeup, because, you know, there's days that, you know, you don't need makeup. You're like, you're at home or you're gonna go to a quick event. You know, sometimes you just want to hop out the house and, you know, just get going. Like, you know, sometimes you don't want to necessarily have to put on makeup for everything that you do. And yeah. All right, I'm taking my LA Girl concealer under my eyelids. Does that even make sense? Concealing under my eyes. All right, and the third tip that I have for you guys is to try to get to know yourself deeper. Like, try to get to know yourself deeper than your birthmark. So, you know how, you know, you're only looking at yourself like, oh, I'm the girl with the birthmark. You know, like, you don't know what else you have to offer, you know, because you're more than a birthmark. You know, you're more than a girl with a birthmark. You're more than a boy with a birthmark. Like, so getting to know yourself deeper than your birthmark, to me, means like you're getting to know like other attributes to yourself that, you know, in addition to your birthmark, makes you even more beautiful. Like, you know, to me, sometimes I think, you know, I have like a very cool personality. I have a very, like, you know, I can vibe with just about anyone. Like, you know, like, I just think, you know, there's more to me than my birthmark. And, you know, there's reasons, because, you know, sometimes you end up putting yourself down and you're like, oh my god, I'm so ugly, you know, I have this birthmark and it's a little blah 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 blah. But there's other things to you that make you beautiful. Like, you know, don't, you know, think that your birthmark is the only thing about you that can, like, you know, make someone like dislike you or like you. You are more than a birthmark, literally. Like, that doesn't even make any sense when you put it that way. Like, you have to find other things about yourself that, you know, people can love and that you can love, and that, you know, and, you know, just because you're getting to know yourself more than your birthmark doesn't mean that your birthmark is not, like, you know, something positive about you. I just think that you need to, you know, acknowledge more to yourself than, you know, just your birthmark. It's like you have other things to you. We're gonna be baking with this Revolution banana powder. All right, so the fourth tip that I want to give to you guys is to gradually learn without covering your birthmark. Now, you know, I'm saying this as I'm putting on, you know, a pound of makeup, but what I'm saying is that, you know, not every day you need makeup. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to let your skin breathe. So you have to learn to find, you know, a way to end up loving yourself on those days that you don't have on any makeup. Like, you cannot call yourself ugly. You cannot say, oh my god, like, you know, my birthmark is, you know, I don't want to show my birthmark, I can't not wear makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a coping, it's literally, it becomes a coping skill. Like, you like, if I have this much makeup on, if I have a ton of makeup on, then okay, I'm fine with, you know, having a birthmark. But it shouldn't be that way, okay? Makeup, it should be optional, it shouldn't be mandatory. So how I started, you know, gradually loving myself without makeup is like, okay, one day I decided that, okay, let me try to take a trip to the store without makeup. You know, let me try to take a trip to the park without any makeup on. Like, you know, it was a bit difficult at first, because I'm like, oh, I do not want anyone looking at me, I don't want anyone judging me. Like, but what is there to judge? You know, what is there to judge when you're like fully loving yourself? Like, how could you judge someone for loving the way they look? How could you judge someone for not, you know, putting on a pound of makeup to come to the store, for putting on a pound of makeup? You know, like, people should be like, you know, cheering you on. Like, not cheering you on, because, you know, like, bro, I'm a regular ass person, like, it's not that serious. But yeah, I just think people should be more positive about those type of things. So right now I'm gonna be taking my what you call it, my little chocolate bronzer. I'm gonna be applying it to the areas that needeth be bronzed. I'm so not a beauty guru. I had to go off camera to go fix my contour because it just wasn't working for me. Like, oh my god, like, and my what you call it, baby hair is getting, like, you know, all brown and junk. Like, that was annoying. That was mad annoying. All right, but yeah, gradually learning to live without covering up. It's a bit hard. It's a bit hard at first, but I think, you know, the more you try it, the more, you know, it'll stick on, because you need to, you know, keep giving it an effort. Like, you know, you need to be like, okay, I don't need makeup today, I don't need to cover up today, I don't need, you know, you don't need to, you know, you have to acknowledge that you don't need to. It is a choice. It should be a sometimes thing. Should be. All right, so I am back, and now I'm gonna be taking this lame little palette that I've always had forever, and I don't really care because I love it and it's vintage as heck. This has been here for damn near a long time, a really long time. It's a Profusion foundation. I don't even know if you can find that anymore. But so my last tip, I've only have 5 tips. My last tip is to be kind to yourself. This is one of the hardest things you could possibly do sometimes, I guess. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, but, like, let's be honest, it is. Sometimes you are too hard on yourself. You know, I want you guys to take these tips, but if you're not able to follow them, like, you know, like right now, if you're not able to do it right now, I understand, and you should understand too. Like, it's hard to, like, change. Like, change is hard. Literally, change is just hard. Like, changing your mindset, changing the way you think about yourself, it's absolutely hard. Like, people don't stress this enough, but it is hard to change everything. Like, when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to, like, loving yourself, it is hard. So if you're not able to take these tips and, you know, work with them right now, you gotta understand, you know, that, you know, you're just a person. You're a person who is trying to change, and change is hard. So be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself. Don't, you know, stress yourself out too much about, you know, oh my god, I need to, you know, take these tips. I should have been loving myself a long time ago. Don't stress it. Don't stress it. And mean, like, you know, in due time you will. In due time, like, you have to, you know, learn to approach life with that attitude, and just think, like, you know, I am working on it. You know, I'm working on loving myself more. I'm working on, you know, giving myself the proper, you know, the proper care. Oh, people are texting me. Okay. Yeah. Give myself, you know, as much love as I can. I'm working on that. And I can't be too hard on myself because I am just one person and I am just, you know, working on it. I take this and go ahead and define my lashes. I don't wear lashes because it is hard for me to, you know, apply them and, you know, oh my god, they don't want to stay. I get pissed. And then y'all see me have a meltdown on camera. We can't have that. We cannot have that. So I'd rather stick with, you know, my old little mascara. Or whatever. As you can see, even when I do a full face, my birthmark still seeps through. And I'm fine with that, honestly. I really don't care. I'm not like trying to cover the fact that I have a birthmark. I mean, I'm trying to do a full face and I wish my products were a little bit more, you know, they worked better. I think maybe it's because I didn't do what is it called? I didn't color correct, so that could be it. That could be the reason why. Let me show you this. So this lady gave me this for my birthday from Ulta, and she's like, this is a contour shade. A contour shade, girl. So I just use it as a eyeshadow because I will not be able to contour that crap. Like, come on now, sis. You knew what you were saying before you said it. Why would you even say that to me? Very simple look is what I did today. I'm gonna go ahead and try to buff this a little bit better because I have a lot of hair on my forehead. Damn. Get myself a little highlight and put my little lip gloss on and go about my day, because sis, I'm really taking this little chocolate lip gloss that I really like, put that in the middle. It smells so good. Yummy, yummy. All right, guys, and that's about it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys some tips on how to truly try to embrace yourself, try to love yourself with, you know, the situation of having a birthmark or whatever, anything, whatever else you feel like maybe holding you back, because I just don't think, you know, a birthmark should be a hold back. At this point in my life, you know, it took me a while to get to this point where I learned that this is not something that can hold me back. It's not something that should hold me back. So I'm not judging anyone that, you know, feels this way. It's okay to feel that way, you know, just, you know, work on not feeling that way, basically. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a heart down below. You know I love my hearts. And you know, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. And for more content, if you like the content, you know, you definitely want to put on that, you know, that little bell, click on that bell button. You know that little bell I'm talking about. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.